All right, we got a new toy for the sawmill.
If he could get in the box.
Oh, I can get in the box. I need to sharpen my knife. Got a lot of Chinese writing on it. Everything's got Chinese writing on it.
Oh, Lord, it does, don't it?
Yep.
Okay. Well, explain what it is, dear.
All right. It's a banding machine. Like when I put wood on a pallet, I can band it together. And it's not going anywhere. It kind of holds it together.
Well, you've got people that will call you and bring you logs, and they need X amount.
Stack it on the pallet and sticker it.
Now that's
the crimper that locks
those in.
These on the bands.
Cool. So this is not an industrial one; it's more small.
Oh yeah. And you can buy this, which we'll probably end up buying this in bigger reels. This is like 1,800 pound.
Right.
Test. One of them was like 350 pound. That just wasn't strong enough. But that's the banding material.
And this is a 300-foot roll.
340 or something.
Yeah,
like that.
340, 350. Well, especially like, you're hauling wood,
Everything needs to be clamped down. And it may keep it from
warping.
Working loose.
Yeah. Feels.
Old warehouses always had this stuff.
That's heavy. Yeah. So you put your band, you wrap the band around.
And put it through there, and then that tightens it down. That band slides underneath these rollers. Comes out back here.
And back
got
around.
A little brake on it right there. But then put a clip on the band and tighten it down. And that's what locks the band in so it don't come back loose.
Right. Well, I know, especially like, if you're doing a pallet of wood and they're, 2x6x8, 2x6x10s, or 2x4x8s or whatever, and there's, 30, 40, 50 boards in it, it can roll around and it can,
I mean, the metal strapping's probably better. I mean, it wouldn't break as easy, but this ain't gonna break easy. It's 1,800 pound test.
They would have to have gotten into a wreck to break
A
it.
friend of mine's got one. He's got a sawmill, and he buys it on a big, huge roll.
Right.
But he cuts a lot more wood.
He's in big production.
Yeah.
And you can actually
slabs. You can put them on there and then crank it down on it.
You can actually make like something like an L shape that you can actually put that on, and then
I'll probably have this down at the sawmill. I'll make me a little box down there and put this stuff in so it don't get weather. But you could screw that up on the wall if you want to.
And just pull off what you need.
Pull off what you need and then cut it.
Cool.
Yeah. Just keeps everything a little neater, nicer.
Well, safer, neater, nicer.
If you go to haul, I've done it many a time. You go to haul wood down the road, and you'll have it strapped or whatever.
You gotta be flying
but it
right
still
now.
Works
Loose.
There'll be one or two that slide out. I mean, there ain't nothing. If you can band it tight and keep it tight.
And then they still need to strap it down. I mean, it's not like they're driving down the trailer without it strapped down.
But you always strap a load down. That way, it just holds everything together better.
Now, I know you do, like, lots of times you'll do that cribbing for the mobile home places. Would it work for that?
I don't know whether it would or not.
I mean, there'd be a lot of...
Crossed it up, but we got the
wraps for that.
We got the wrap for that.
Okay, cool.
That right there.
Well, and you actually have a job this week for a man, or
yeah. Starting probably Wednesday.
After the rain.
Yeah, we've got about 10 poplar logs down there. We're going to start cutting up. He's wanting siding for the inside of his house, so we'll start doing that. That'll take 2 or 3 days.
Right. And that's going to work out perfect for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, then keeps everything together, everything nice and neat, and
Yep.
yeah, you could strap a small load or you could strap a big load. Yeah. Cool.
Yep. That'll work. So we just gonna show you our new toy.
Yeah. Well, I know these little things, it's not a lot, but you know, when you look at safety and trying to help your customers, and that little added extra touch,
Yep.
you know, it goes a long way. It really does. So
But that's what we're into this morning.
cool,
We've got
cool, cool.
company coming in, so
We're being a little bit lazy, but you know what? We're supposed to. It's Easter weekend. We shouldn't be working. We should be, you know, rejoicing.
and I cannot read any of this.
Oh, come on, honey. You learned
None of that.
that in first grade.
I mean, none of that. They talk about cursive writing. That's 3%. I can tell 3%.
Yeah, 3%.
4,900.
8%.
No, it ain't. 1.8.
1.8.
Something. Probably foot. I don't know. It's got Coke cans on it.
Well, that don't make.
Why do they have 4 Coke cans? They got 4 Coke cans in the writing. And up here it looks like it's bowls of soup or something.
Or sake.
But why do you have 4 Coke cans in the writing?
Maybe their printer cannot translate to English.
I don't know. I mean, you just got all this Chinese writing and then 4 Coke cans.
Well, you know what? It may not even mean anything. They may just do that for decoration. Who knows? I mean, it's kind of pretty. I mean, the writing is.
Yeah, the writing.
It's real pretty, decorative.
But it's in Chinese and the instructions are in Chinese and English. So.
Hey, that's a cipher. You can cipher.
Yeah.
Find that symbol and then look on that box.
I don't know whether it's exact. They're awful short characters for as many as words that's on there.
Well, that's all right. We all have to live together, don't we?
Well, if you want to buy anything nowadays, it's almost got to be Chinese.
We try
There's
our.
probably American-made product out there, but if it's American-made product, it's probably
3 times as much.
10 times as much.
Well, we try. We really do.
We do.
But
I mean, we try to buy American when we can, but I don't even know whether there's American-made out there in this. I'm sure there was at one point.
well, and nowadays everything, like for example, maybe the Chinese did the lever, and maybe Japanese or American-made did the strapping. I mean, it's all combined now. You don't really know who made what.
Nope.
It's like a lot of our industry was shipped down to Mexico, so half of the cars don't have all.
Well, I had several Dodge Dualies, and all of them was assembled in Mexico.
Yeah. So, what is it? The Toyota has the Ford motors, or had the Ford motors, wasn't it?
No.
No. No, Mazda.
No. Toyota. There's more Toyotas built in the U.S. than any other car manufacturer built. And they're a Japanese product, but they make more of them in the U.S. and build them in the U.S. than any of our manufacturer builds them. I don't know whether that's a good thing or.
I'm glad we're just one little piece of the car.
At least Americans getting labor out of it.
Yeah. Well, we're just one little piece of the pie.
Yep.
And come on, dogs. These two, Ellie and Clyde, are fighting around my feet. Silly.
But we just wanted to show you that. We're going to get back busy.
Yeah, we probably won't do any video until after Easter.
Yep.
But we do want to wish you all a happy Easter, and get with family, get with friends, enjoy the holiday. But remember why we enjoy this holiday. And
it's not about the dinner.
No, it's not about the turkey. It's not about the ham. It's not about the pies. It's It's not about the Easter egg hunt. It's not about the bunny, the Easter bunny. It's about...
Like we was looking on Facebook this morning, and they was doing a reenactment of Christ, you know, where they was beating him in the streets and stuff. And the dog sitting alongside like didn't realize what was going on, and the guy was, you know, they was pretending to beat him in the street.
Yeah, they were
So
doing
the
the
dog went
reenactment.
over there and sat down beside him and leaned up against him like
And trying to help him, loving
trying
on
to
him.
help him. Are you all right or whatever? And that just
Yeah.
you put stock in animals. That's
Yeah.
like we was watching a movie, Noah's Ark, the other day, which I know most of that ain't true to in that show.
Right.
Noah. But yeah, think about it. When God destroyed the earth, He made sure and saved the animals.
Yeah.
You know, He drowned all the people, but the animals are innocent.
Yeah.
There's no vindictive animals, and there's vindictive people.
Yeah.
We all need to try to be more like an animal.
Well, that sounds terrible.
No, not be more like an animal. Be more like Christ.
Yes. Well, you know, it's like I always say, you know, the dog is spelt backwards as God, but there's good dogs and bad dogs.
Yeah, and if somebody don't like animals, I don't really trust them.
Yeah.
Because animals
don't know right from wrong. They don't.
they got a nature.
They got a nature, and they know if you're good or bad.
Oh yeah, and they can tell right off the bat. If the animal don't like you, something's wrong with you.
Yeah. But you know, when we read that article this morning about that puppy going over there and trying to help that man, in that reenactment, it's like that hits home. And all the people in the street were throwing things and
It's reenactment.
yeah, I know, but I mean but if you think about what Jesus went through, the compassion that the animals showed was more than what the people he was saving.
Nowadays,
Yeah,
I mean, if that was going on for real nowadays, people wouldn't show compassion.
right.
But it's
y'all know us. We're Christians. And I want everyone to be there at the end, and we all walk through those gates.
Yep.
That's what we're on this earth for, to love each other and care for one another and share the love of Christ. And if we all need to walk through those gates together.
And just remember, we're all gonna mess up.
Yeah, we're all human.
We're all human.
Yeah. Well, that's enough preaching. Yeah, we got a bumblebee. That's enough preaching for today.
Just remember what Easter's for.
Yes. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. We love your comments and suggestions. We try to respond back, and we're here for you. So, well, remember, as we say, we love you. God loves you.
Have a blessed day.
Have a blessed day.